All eyes on Parliament ahead of budget statement, and police search for two men believed to have drowned in the Eastern Cape. With the latest news updates, I'm Hasina Gori. All eyes are on Parliament when Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan will deliver his midterm budget policy statement in an hour's time. He will present the budget statement amid the current global financial crisis. Economists say Minister Gordhan faces the challenge of using whatever he has at his disposal to stimulate the economy. Dr. Iran Jabedian is the chief economist at the Pan-African Investments.
It's absolutely critical that the minister now really takes out the big knives, as they say, in fiscal terms, cut the unproductive expenditure, refocus it fairly brutally on the productive ones. And this is where political support by the presidents is absolutely critical.
Newly released figures show that South Africa's producer inflation, PPI, which represents domestic output, has fallen to 4.2% year-on-year in September, compared with 5.1% in August. Statistics South Africa say on a month-on-month basis, prices at the factory gate dropped by 4% in September. This after a 0.7% increase in August. Some economists say they do not expect the Reserve Bank to cut interest rates again this year. The Durban Regional Court has adjourned to the 7th of next month the matter against NFP councillor Bungu Gwala, his two sons Bonging Shlanshla and Selim Pilo, along with two other men. Earlier, police struggled to control the situation outside the court where violent clashes had erupted between the members of the IFP and NFP. The suspects appeared on charges of killing a woman at Kwamash Hostel earlier this month. The SABC's Nonkululeko Shlope reports.
The courts instructed Ngumalo to return next Tuesday with a legal representative. Inside the courts, NFP and IFP supporters apart, each party allocated a side of the gallery. Gwala and the four others are facing charge of murder and 5 attempted murder for allegedly killing a woman during a demonstration at Kwamasu Hostel early this month. The demonstrations had been prompted by the kidnapping of IFP councillor Themba Xulu, who was later found dead. Police have not yet made an arrest in connection with Xulu's death. The case of Gwala and the others was moved to Durban after tensions during their appearance last week in Duzuma courts resulted in the death of an IFP member. All 5 accused will be back in court on the 7th and 8th of November for formal bail applications. For SABC News, I'm Nonkululeko Shlope in Durban.
And finally, the search and rescue unit from Port Elizabeth and Uitenhage in the Eastern Cape is searching for 2 men believed to have drowned during the recent widespread floods in the Nelson Mandela Bay. Police spokesperson Priscilla Naidu says they hope the improved weather conditions will ease their search. The SABC's Asanda Ntame reports.
19-year-old John Smith was swept off a low-lying bridge at Kwanobuhle on Sunday evening. Police are also searching for a 32-year-old man from Kerkut who was also swept off a bridge into Vet River in Kerkut on Saturday. Police spokesperson Priscilla Naidu says the teenager John Smith was walking over a flooded bridge when the heavy current swept him into the raging water. K9 divers have swum with their dogs up to Swartkops River but have had no luck thus far. Meanwhile, the 32-year-old man, only known as Lulama, was with a friend that was also swept into the river but rescued by a person who witnessed the incident. Unfortunately, the witness could not save Lulama. Asanda Ndame for SABC News, Port Elizabeth.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak's Option 1.